Recently, I've talked about back pain, and it seems that back pain is a constant for some people. I've had people in my local classes who've had back pain. I've had people sending me emails saying, what can I do for my back pain? And even though I've covered back pain somewhat, I'd like to spend a few more days going over some things and showing you some exercises that might be very valuable to you if you are experiencing back pain. Now, if back pain isn't something that you suffer from, understand that there may be a time. For instance, this past week, I spent some time not being able to move real well because somehow I injured my back. I don't know how I did it. Just all of a sudden there it was. And then not being able to do the things that I want to do, lift the things that I would every day just in my normal life, because if your back is bothering you, it affects everything. So again, occasionally that'll happen to me. It may happen to you, but whether it does or doesn't, or whether you have it or don't have it right now, it's something that you might want to see some of these exercises so that if you do, they might be able to help get you away from the back pain. So one of the things that I want to show you today is called a trunk bender fore and aft. And when we start with this exercise, we have our feet one shoulder width apart. Now, in all of our exercises, are 2 shoulder widths apart with our feet. Remember that breathing is so important. And just breathing well and breathing fully is important to good health in general. And again, a lot of people might say, well, again, I do breathe. Well, you certainly do, otherwise you wouldn't be here anymore. But at the same time, do you breathe effectively? Effective breathing comes from down deep, below the belt. So you're always getting all of the good oxygen in your body and pulling it through all parts of your body. So there's many different ways that you can visualize your breathing to make it stronger. But just the fact that you're concentrating on moving the air from down deep in your abdomen is a very good thing to do and to be aware of. So as I'm exercising, I'm always doing that. When I work out, people hear me breathing. When I walk during the day, sometimes my daughter will say to me, Dad, you breathe so loud, I can hear you. There's a reason for that. And it's important that we get that good oxygen. So going to the trunk bender fore and aft, here's what you need to do. Your back is bothering you again, get in position, feet 2 shoulder widths apart, hands on hips. It's a 4-count motion. On 1, we're going forward. 2, we're coming up. Now this motion, 3, we're going backwards, so nice and relaxed. And then 4, you come up. And you can do that maybe a set of 10 repetitions. So again, 10 4-count repetitions. Again, 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Okay, again, we're spending a lot of time, I spend a lot of time and in my classes, and if you're doing the combat endurance training program, working on the core, working on the center, working on the front. But we also have to do some things for the back because we want to make sure that we take care of that and make that as strong as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go to the floor and show you the back extension exercise, which we also lovably call the Superman or Superwoman. And from here, I'm going to turn to my side. So here we are laying on the floor, arms extended, legs extended, body extended. And this is a good thing to do just to get your back strong, is to just stretch out. Feel yourself pulling across the floor, making yourself as tall as you can be. Okay, so the back extension exercise from here, we lift our hands and feet off the floor, hold it, breathe, then go down. Try not to touch the floor when you go down. Then lift again. Hold it for maybe 10, 15 seconds, and then down again. And this exercise is something that you can do, again, 10, maybe 7 to 8 to 10 repetitions. The length, anywhere from 7 to 8 to 15 seconds. And the stronger you get, the longer you'll be able to hold it. It's a great exercise and you can feel it in your back. So again, part of our overall health is to take care of our whole body, and taking care of the front as well as the back is important. When you work on these, again, think a lot about, as I mentioned earlier, your breathing. So breathe deeply, breathe fully, and make sure that works for you. Now, one other thing that I'd like to mention to you, today being Monday, today is the last day of the $29 price for the 9-minute workout. Go to the site now. It's combatendurancetraining.com/9, capital MIN, DVD, and DVD is all in caps, .php. So once again, Combat Endurance Training /9 capital MIN capital DVD .php, and get your copy of the 9-minute workout. Today is the last day. Tomorrow the price changes to $49. It's a great workout. It'll get you in the kind of shape that you want. Have fun with it. Thank you.